In the court of public opinion, not all veggies have the best reputation. That's why today we're breaking down one of the most polarizing greens of all. I'm talking Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Joining us now to show us the beauty of Brussels sprouts is author and gluten-free chef Phoebe Lapine. Welcome back to the show, Phoebe.
Thanks for having me, this time in the privacy of my own home.
Oh, I love it. You look great.
Thanks.
Why do you think Brussels sprouts have gotten such a bad rap?
I don't know. I feel like it was something in pop culture during my childhood. I don't know if it was the same as for you, but everyone talked about how it was like the least desirable vegetable, when in reality it's really tasty. But I actually learned a really fun fact the other day, which is that 50% of the population actually has a gene mutation that causes a chemical in Brussels sprouts to give them a bitter taste. I'm definitely on the right half of that statistic, and it sounds like you are too.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Brussels sprouts have a little bit of a bitter taste to them, but I like that taste, and I'm
Me
lucky.
too.
I grew up with Brussels sprouts in the home. My mom was from Europe, and I think they eat more Brussels sprouts, les petits choux de Bruxelles in French, than maybe we do here. So why do you love cooking with Brussels sprouts so much?
Well, especially in fall, they give kind of any dish a lovely woodsiness. And I also think they're really convenient. They're really sturdy. They're what I call a pantry vegetable. So you can have them in your crisper drawer for weeks on end and just slowly work your way through the batch. In this case, I've roasted them. They get really beautifully caramelized and kind of a sponge for other flavors. Because of that bitterness, I like to use kind of more acidic sauces and vinaigrettes. And then you can see here, and as I'm going to show you in a little bit, you can also shred them and use them raw, which gives a great texture to salads and whatnot.
Well, I mean, you're seeing Brussels sprouts on the menu so more regularly than in the past, and using a similar recipe. You're talking about roasting them, little balsamic. I mean, delicious.
Yes, the tide is turning on Brussels sprouts.
Good news. We like their uptick. So why do you call Brussels sprouts a veggie powerhouse?
So another fun fact that I actually learned recently, it is the highest concentration of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids that you can find. So if you're not someone who eats fish or seafood, you're a vegetarian, they're a fantastic option. They're also really high in vitamin K and C, so good for bone health. And then of course they're packed with fiber and antioxidants, which is great for immune support, tissue repair, and fighting inflammation.
All wins for your well-being. I love it.
Yes.